Hello, everyone. We're going to start our math lesson today, and I'm kind of excited to teach you this lesson because we just finished measurement with the customary units that we all know: inches, feet, yards, etc. And I am actually going to teach you about a new measurement system called the metric system. It's actually not new, but new to you possibly. And in fact, this system, the metric system, is used worldwide except for 3 countries. And so the 3 countries that the metric system is not used as the standard unit of measurement would be Liberia, which is on the coast of Africa, then Myanmar, which is in Southeast Asia, and guess the third country. The third country that the metric system is not used in predominantly is the United States of America. Everybody else worldwide has adopted this system. And the reason they've adopted this system is because it's fairly easy to grasp. And so we are all used to inches, feet, yards, miles, where everybody else except for the 3 countries that I just listed, everybody else uses the metric system. So it's kind of an important system to know and to understand. So let me get started. I'm going to share my screen with you. And here we go. We are going to talk about using centimeters and decimeters. So again, we just finished up our unit on inches and feet. A whole ruler is a foot. You're going to flip your ruler like this, and you're going to notice a different type of measurement. And the abbreviation, which you just should have watched the Brain Pop Junior video, and they told you that the abbreviation for centimeters is cm. And so you can see that here, right here, cm. And you're going to notice that centimeters are smaller than inches. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dive into our book. You should have your book handy, and we are on the top of page 350. So listen to this as I read. It says, how can you estimate and measure in metric units? What is the length of the grasshopper to the nearest centimeter? Well, sometimes we estimate when we are looking at something. So we're going to look at something and we're going to say, well, I think it's about whatever you think it might be. Well, in order to estimate for centimeters, really what you need to do is take your pointer finger, and it is about the width of a centimeter. Now, my finger is bigger than yours, so I'm actually going to use my pinky, okay? But you can see that my pinky, your index finger, and my pinky are probably about the same size. So your index finger, if you were to just measure this grasshopper by estimating, you would say, oh, I think it's about 4 centimeters, okay? And then if I wanted to know the actual measurement of it, I would take my ruler. Now look at my ruler. You can see, you can see there's a little space before that first line. Make sure that whenever you are measuring something, you line it up with that first line. That is your starting point. That is your 0. Okay, so then you could take your ruler and line it up, and you would see that it is about 4 centimeters. Okay, so the grasshopper is about 4 centimeters long. Now, one thing that's really cool about the metric system is that everything is in like multiples of 10. Okay, so it says some other metric units of length are the decimeter, which the abbreviation for that is dm, and then the millimeter, which is mm. So look at this. 10 centimeters equals 1 decimeter. So 10 centimeters equals 1 decimeter, and this is the abbreviation. So if we were to measure this wrench, we would see that it is 10 centimeters long. Now, do you see these very, very tiny lines? Oh, sorry guys, I'm trying to get it even for you. There we go. Okay, See the very, very tiny lines that go in between each number? So we'll just start here at the 0. And if we were to count each of these lines, guess how many there would be? There are 10 little lines before you get to the number 1. So 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. These tiny lines in between are called millimeters, and you need 10 millimeters to equal 1 centimeter. Okay, isn't that easy? Instead of 1 inch equals 12 feet or whatever, it's very random. These are all in multiples of 10, so kind of fun. What we're gonna do right now is I'm just gonna do the guided practice with you, and I'm just going to show you, just to reiterate, how to measure, and then I'm going to put you on your own to do these 5 through 13, all right? You're going to answer these, just let me go over this really quick, 5, 6, and 7. In the Google form, I say to you, please give me an estimate of what you think this quarter is. So tell me what you think it is first, and remember, in order to estimate, you could use your index finger. So you would estimate how many you think it takes to go across the quarter. You give me your estimate, and then you will also give me the actual measurement to the nearest centimeter. So I need 2 measurements for each of these. And I tell you all of that in the Google form, so make sure you read the directions. But for now, let's practice. For 1 and 2, we're going to estimate the length to the nearest centimeter. Okay, I'm going to estimate with you with my pinky. You would use your index finger, and let's just estimate. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say that's about 5 centimeters. So I would put 5 first, and then I'm going to actually measure it. And look at that. It is about 5 centimeters. Okay, 5 centimeters. Now, number 2, the snail. Let's estimate. Use your finger. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to estimate that that snail is about 3 centimeters, and then I'm going to measure. And it's a little bit over 3, but I'm going to say to the nearest centimeter, it's about 3 centimeters. Okay, so kind of easy, not too difficult for you. Number 3, it says a cricket is 1 centimeter shorter than the grasshopper above. Draw a line segment that is the same length as the cricket. Well, let me get my whiteboard. Okay, so if the if the grasshopper is 4 centimeters, and I want to draw a line for a cricket that is 1 centimeter less, I'm going to draw it for 3 centimeters. So I would start at the line, and I would draw a line across, and I would say that is 3 centimeters. Okay, that's what I would expect for a question like that. And then it says, what is the length of the clamshell to the nearest centimeter? Again, we're just measuring from start to finish. So that one, hopefully you can see, is 4 centimeters. Okay, friends, that's it. Not too difficult. The only thing that you may want to think about with your independent work is numbers 10 through 12. I'm looking for what is the missing number. So 9 times what gives you 36? 7 times what gives you 56? 10 times what gives you 60? Okay, and fill those numbers in on the Google form. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed your introduction to the metric system.